Hello YouTube friends and welcome back to Minecraft, the place and the videos I'm making, the feel good videos, the videos that you can just chill and relax, and you know, if you have a bad day, if you've been freezing all day, soaking wet, boss has been yelling at you, the wife or the husband been yelling at you, it's just been a terrible day and you just feel like relaxing and not having to concentrate on something, really just chill and relax, and this is the video for you. And also I'm making weird shit and using my mighty imagination to create the cozy world. Yes, it is possible that me and my daughter turn this into a survival world, which is why we haven't been adding any diamonds or fancy stuff, you know, that you really have to grind for to get. The plan is that we will do that, but in survival mode. But before we go into survival, we want to have the most coziest, nastiest, amazing world possible. And I just heard an Enderman somewhere. And I was thinking, why don't we put indoors here? Hello, he's close. Fuck off. Anyway, so what do I have for you today? Why are we back in the fishing village? I don't know if you saw it, but we are. Look, yay, fishing village. Weren't you working on the cave? Have you given up on the cave, Bender? No, absolutely not. No. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. Why do we have regular rock? Hello. Not that anyone can enter anyway, but there, stone. Stone. There we go. Fuck. There we go. There we go. I can do it. No, stop saying that. We can do it one row deeper here, I think. I'm hoping. Yes, we could. So anyway, what am I doing today, you wonder? Well, I had this awesome snazzy ass idea. Yes, Bender, you always have a snazzy idea. Oh, well, thank you. And don't forget to like and, you know, thumb up the video. Do it now. You done it? Good. Anyway, because it's important, it's something to do with the YouTube algorithm. I don't know, I'm not an expert, I'm just a tiny YouTuber. But anyway, today I was thinking we're gonna make something really snazzy. We're gonna be making a train station. Yes, I know, right? No, not just any train station. Fuck. I'm gonna explain it to you if Enderman will leave me fuck alone. We are going to make an underwater train rail connection to cave people, or the cave with village from the fishing village. Yes, it is possible we connect it with our original houses as well, but for now I'm gonna be working on connecting that. I also found a very snazzy tunnel. Look at this, guys! Look at this tunnel here! Oh, this is awesome! Look at this, we can make a little dock here. Isn't this #amazing? This is great stuff. And that could also lead down to a mining place. You remember the cat cave? If you haven't seen the episode, you can just scroll down a little on my video list there, and it'll find a episode called Cat Cave. Anyway, something similar we could do here. Yes, with staircases down, and use that as mining when we go survival and stuff. So I'm just going to be putting in a light here, like so. Yes, and maybe we put some in the roof too. Yeah, like that. We gotta work on that one of these days. You know, we just have to. This is not supposed to be here. Well, it's supposed to be, but I don't want it there. That's probably more accurate. So anyway, so you get the idea. Tunnel is going to come out of there, and it's going to go to about middle of the lake or something, and then roughly about here, and then it's going to be hugging the island here, and we're going to be going over to about here somewhere, and then we're going to go to about not quite middle, I don't know, but roughly here, and then it's going to go into that, and I'm gonna have it's gonna go up, and the plan is to have it next to, if I can, next to the administrator building. You know, it could be the harbor master of the cave people, I don't know, but that building. So hopefully it will be coming from here somewhere if I succeed, going up and away in a glass tunnel. This is another. So it's gonna go up here, and maybe I'll make some kind of train station here or something. So that's the plan. And obviously I'm not going to be able to do all that today. in this episode, but that's the plan of doing. So I'm working on several things, but it just dawned on me, that's hashtag amazing to do that. And it's gonna be encased in glass when you go under the water, so you can look up and, you know, see the water and the fish and everything. Obviously there has to be a solid block, you know, to lay the rails on. It's going to be electrified rails, so we need redstone, I think, or red switch or something like that. We're fixing, okay? Isn't this amazing? Give me a thumbs up if you think so. I think so. And don't forget to share and comment. Yes. What you would like to see. What you think could be really snazzy or something. Hit me with the comments. Do that. Yes. Let's go. Let's start working. Also building a house here. Yeah, you remember I'm not quite done with the fishing village. But we are getting there though. So I'm working a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but focus going to be on the train station as soon as I just put in a floor here. That is my intention anyway. So I'm gonna have a stone floor. Then I need another type of stone, because I don't want that type of stone. I really like the brick, by the way, brick block. That is so cool. Yes, we could make. What do you think? Couldn't that be snazzy? I think so. No, just gonna do this, then we start on, because there's gonna be a grand staircase leading down to the train station. It's not, I mean, train station, what I mean is like just a little room where you can, you know, you have those mining carts. Just enough space for that. It's not gonna be like a grand thing, I don't think. You never know with me though. Yeah, so that's gonna be nice, I think. Have a little bit of different types of, you know, types of flooring and stuff. So yeah, this is turning out way better than I, you know, could have hoped for. And a lot of that has to do with my daughter, because she's the one that decorated most of the, except for this one. I did this one, I remember that. And it turned out well, I think. It's cozy AF. Sorry for, you know, like cursing, but it is, I say. Oh yeah, it's there. It's almost camouflage for me. Yeah, let's go in there. And then we need to dig down. I'm thinking we're gonna have a different type of stairs. Should it be dark or should it be light? I think the dark one. So then we need to go. Should we maybe go down there and then there? So it's gonna be too wide. Not too wide. But you know what I mean. I'm kind of I wouldn't say expert, but I'm kind of decent in making these kind of stairs. I've been making them for a while, so. And then we go down like this. It's a question of knowing how deep to go. And I don't know shit about what we might run into either, you know. There could be a cave thingy here, I don't know. Otherwise, you know, that wouldn't look good, you know. No, wouldn't look snazzy enough. Not for me anyway. So you go up like this and then you go up like that. There should be a block here too. Yeah, but let's keep it like that for now. Okay, alright. What did we do now, Bender? What did we do now? Fuck, hello. We made a no-no again. Hello. Like that, yes. That's the way it should be. Oh my god. And I'm just proclaiming myself to be somewhat of an expert making these, and all I do is mistakes. Sorry, I'm just showing you how not to do it, okay? Obviously that's what I'm doing. So it's gonna be spiraling down. So we're gonna make one more and then one more, and then I was thinking digging straight out. See if we hit water, you know. Yes, I know there's a way to see how many blocks down you are and stuff like that. Wait a check. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, okay. No further now, okay, because that one is not as deep as this one. And then we can go down. Right. Sorry. Sometimes I have to think. And me and thinking isn't always the same, you know. We don't always get along. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Hashtag amazing. Thumb up the video if you also think this is hashtag amazing like I do. So you can go up like this, and then like this, and then like that. So that away is the lake, right? So we're facing the lake, we're not facing the lake, we're definitely not facing the lake. So we can get in here. Then we need to get going down again, right? I'm not making a mistake here now, am I? Yeah, I wanted some lights there. Now the lake is on our right side, okay? Yeah, one more, and then I think that'll be enough. Not sure if we are too deep or not. Maybe we are, so we are beneath the lake. That would be bad. And then we just go like this. I was thinking, why not, because now we are facing the lake, why not just go here and see if we hit water, you know? Shouldn't take too long. And if we do, I just backtrack and fill it up. It depends on where we are in the lake. I need to be low in the lake, you know? Yeah, because of the rail. It doesn't need to be on the bottom, but close to the bottom at least. This is so exciting, guys! Making a train railway thing. That was a brilliant idea I just hashtag had. Oh, there we go. Okay, where are we? Are we deep enough? Would you say we are deep enough? I think so, right? Yeah, I think this is hashtag good. Actually, I'm gonna place a little light here, there, so we can. Now we need to be putting in rock again, because fuck off. Because we now know that that's the place. This is the place, right? So the width needs to be 3 wide. Yes. So we need to build out about maybe here, 1 row out. We could hit water again. Yeah, like this. So here's the track's gonna go here, right? And we need something, maybe like this or something. No, we can put in a little light in here. There we go. So we have some lights. So the track is gonna go here, and I put a light where you know it is. So it's perfect. Could we go a little bit deeper? Yes, maybe, but I don't think we need to. I think because we want to see engulfed in water, well, not, you know, it's not going to be water where we, you know what I mean? It needs to be water below us and above us and to our side. So I think this could be hashtag freaking amazing. Oh my god, my friends, yes. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this a good idea or not that I'm having? I think so. It just dawned on me the other day and I said, wait a tech, why don't we make that? You know? This is great stuff. Hang on, I'm thinking. Yes, glass cubes. We need that too. Where do we have those? I think it's here. There it is. I'm gonna replace that. Because it's gonna be a, you know, glass tunnel as I said before. So now that I placed the light, I know where it is roughly. So it's somewhere over here. Oh, let's just place a number of glass cubes like this. And you know, like this. Because now I can scurry back and just input and just mine through that layer. So I see exactly, you know, where I am. It's the way I do things. Yes, I know you can pull up stats and see how many blocks or what row you're on and these kind of things. But I'm not that pro, you know, on YouTube. I just like YouTube, Minecraft, sorry. I just like to use it because it lends so much to creativity, you know. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I see what's going on here. Right. Okay. But this is a good thing. Yeah, it was way too far over on that. But I got the general, you know, location correct though. Like so. So the track, oh, I don't need that one, but I need more on this side. Actually, I don't need more on that side, but I don't need this side. It's just gonna be like this. And then the track in the middle, 2 high. Doesn't need to be 3 high. And normally I would love to have 3 high. Yes, only need 2 blocks to run and to fit, but sometimes I need to be jumping a little to make it go faster, and then I need another block height. But this is going to be a railroad track, so we're sitting down in the cart. We don't need to be walking around, and even if we want to walk around, we can still do that. So we need, should we make maybe should it be a stone or wood surface underneath? I'm thinking wood, a kind of wood at least. I don't want the darkest type of wood, and I don't want the lightest one, but that one, yeah, let's make it out of oak. I already have oak. All right, let's make it out of that. There we go. So then I can just put this on here because hey fishy, because that'll mark the way I need to. Obviously it's going to go past the dock. You see the dock is there, so yeah, we need to go past that. Is it too high, you think? No, I don't think so, but you know, we could make it deeper. It can go up and down. Doesn't need to be, it can be like that. And maybe one more like so. Yeah, so it goes a bit deeper. Obviously we're gonna have support beams and stuff going down to the bottom, and I don't want to. Oh, look at those dots in there. Isn't that hashtag amazing? Is it raining or something? Oh, that's a drowned. We're gonna be seeing those dudes as well. Yeah, so it's going that way, right? Needs to be a little, let's say 8 blocks more, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, like so. Yeah, that'll be awesome, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we just need, you know, to put in the glass like this, you know. What do you think, boys? And we're not going to be mining it now because I want and need it to be solid, because otherwise, if it's not solid, the water is going to be streaming around the block and obscuring the view, which I don't want. I want perfectly still water around it. I don't want it to be, you know, blocked in and, you know, restricted in any way, okay? That's not what I want. And every now and then there's gonna be a little wooden side thingy, okay, like maybe there. And the reason for that is you need those conductive things, you know, to pull along the cart, you know, the electricity thingy. Also, I could use, I don't know if I'm gonna have that, but it could be good to have a source of light somewhere. Maybe we put one there, you know. Put one there, and then we could put one here too. So it's going to be like that. The one side is going to be with a switch for the electric rails. And the other side is going to be for a light, basically. Oh, I have one there. Okay. Like so, yes. And it doesn't need to be fully electrified all the way, just enough to make it go all the way, you know what I mean? That's, you know, basically what it needs to be. It's gonna be hashtag amazing. I'm so excited, guys. This is gonna be really nice. Thought of this the other day, you know, I was thinking, that's a brilliant idea, let's do that. Obviously, I can't be watching underneath, but I can watch like down here stuff. That I can do. On to the sides and shit, you know. It's sad that you can't put rails on glass blocks. That would be hashtag amazing if you could. You can't. I don't think you can anyway. I just assume that you can't, okay? Let me know in the comment if I'm wrong. I might be wrong here. There might be a way to put tracks on, you know, glass. What do I know? Nothing. Next to nothing anyway. But I'm happy in my ignorance, and I'm happy in my insanity, or whatever you like to say. You know what person usually is the most happiest one? The crazy person. Because 1, they don't care, and 2, they don't care if anyone else cares. So, you know, they're just carefree. Some of them are generally crazy and think they're Napoleon, but you know what I mean. Not those guys. They're moderately crazy. I mean, I'm not saying you should go crazy, but you know what I mean. It's just, you know, kind of logic in a way. Let me know if you know what I mean. Oh, right, it's gonna be solid. Sorry. Yeah, this obviously gonna take a while to make, so we are going to work more on the cave in between, and we're gonna work a little bit on the fishing village, finishing off the house and stuff like that, you know. But I want to do this today, this part here, and we are almost there. Yes, this is hashtag amazing. This is crazy stuff happening on my channel right now. And if you have subbed right now, if you have done that, thank you so much. And guys, thank you for the views, by the way. the other Minecraft video I did got almost 70 views when I checked last time. I know that's not blowing anyone's mind, but it's amazing for me, okay? And it means a lot. So I thank you for that. Thank you so much, guys. We needed to go even further out. Temporary adjustment here, guys. And the reason why we need that is because otherwise I can't put anything on the sides. Oh my god. So I need to be mining it out, otherwise we'll be letting water in, which obviously we don't want. Yeah, and it's getting there. We're almost done, boys. Yes, it's not much left now. All we need to do basically is to mine it out, and then the tracks are, and the electricity stuff is going in last, maybe in a couple of episodes. So I don't know if I continue with this in the next episode or if it's gonna be an episode in between or whatever. Let me know in the comments if you really want to see more of this, okay? And then we'll fix that. I'm catering to you guys, okay? There we go. At least I got some coffee. Eat. This is really yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, guys. I think it could be a really good idea. And if you don't want to take the boat to the cave people, you might want to, you know, maybe you get seasick or something. You're thinking, can't we go by train or flying there? Dad! Well, I think there's a train leaving soon. Yes, let's take that because I don't like boats. You know what I mean? It could be like that, you know. Just like some people are afraid of flying, you know. There'll be someone afraid of, you know, going by boat or something. Seen too much of the Titanic movie, you know. Wherever. No, put that out, Bender, okay. There we go, boys! The first part. Look at this thing. Look at this thing here. Isn't this hashtag amazing, and it disappears into the murky water there? This is great. I'm just gonna be mining it out and then we're done for today. But again, don't forget to thumb up the video and share it, okay, if you like it. And we should be able to just mine this out like this. So now we got straight water around here, and you see I can go out here except for the bottom there, but like this. So I can put, you know, a torch or something. We can put a light here. That's what I was thinking, because it doesn't need to be higher than this, since as I said, we are making a railroad. So like so, and then we just put lights here. So that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be rails, and then it's gonna be a switch, and then this is gonna be a little bit tricky, but no, that was wrong. Why is that wrong? Okay, no, that was also wrong. Okay, we clearly need some more work here, guys. Yeah, we can go down like this, but can we? Nope, that was wrong. Can we go by rail then? That's a question, guys, okay? But anyway, guys, I'm gonna be hopping off now. I do hope you liked the video. Don't forget to, you know, thumb it up, okay? Use the thumb. Comment if there's something you want me to do in this world, or build or something, or just, you know, being friendly, say hi or something, you know, like that. But I'm gonna be hopping off. Thank you for watching so much, and thumbing up and subbing and everything. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, as I usually say. I'll see you guys back here or in Atom 4. Ta-ta, my friends.